is going on, FG3000, back in the place to be, and welcome to Eroica. All late, I know. So let's jump right into it. One of my favorite aspects of Eroica has got to be the character design and aesthetic. At first glance, it looks like your typical kind of generic anime character hero collector, but all of these characters have just something a little special that makes them kind of stand out from the pack, and I really do appreciate it. Like, I feel like it's a nice blend between familiar and unique, right? Like this character, for example, you have this husbando wearing a school uniform with an owl and a single shield as a weapon. Like, you just don't really see things like that. And of course, my cover girl right over here, I can't spend too long on her, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving. Like, I really do like the character design here. And I also definitely appreciate the ability to go back and forth between the 3D art and the 2D art. You can even customize the background of your character as well in 2D and 3D. You know, they didn't have to do this, but it's a nice little touch to add to the creativity to kind of help, you know, some of your favorite characters come to life. You can also get a nice little close-up of their animations and action as well. I mean, the game already has the animations built into the game. Why not give your players the ability to preview these things up close to really connect with some of their favorite characters? So this is something that I wish all games would do. It's just a nice touch and I appreciate it. So that is the character design, really big fan of it. Let's go ahead and jump on in to the gameplay. Now, to echo what I said about the character design feeling familiar but having a little twisty twist, the same thing applies to the campaign stages as well. So it looks like at first glance, once again, you're just gonna go from stage to stage to stage, 3-star each one, but once again, Eroica has a little twisty twist. So you can bring 4 heroes to combat, including a supporter. Some stages you can, some stages you can't. So here we are inside of a campaign stage, and you can see right off the bat, this game has considerably more going on than your typical hero collector. Like, check out my map here, right? I got treasure chests over here, I have a crafting station, I have all of these interactables. So this game has considerably more RPG elements than your typical hero collector gacha. There are things to interact with in the background. There's chess, there's puzzles. When you're in town, you have to talk to NPCs to get side quests. Like, this game has so many more RPG elements than your typical hero collector. So definitely keep that in mind before you jump into it. Is there an autoplay? Yes, there is, but the autoplay will ignore all the things in the background. It won't get any of the chests, none of the secrets. It will auto combat, as you guys can see here, but a considerable portion of the gameplay here in Eroica is going to have you doing more active interactions with, once again, the backgrounds and the NPCs that encompass this world. So if you were in the mood for a hero collector that had a lot more, you know, JRPG style mechanics in the game than your typical hero collector that we see all the time, Eroica is definitely a fit. But if you want to kind of sit back and kind of let auto do a lot of the heavy lifting in your game, Eroica is not the game for you. Now, as far as combat itself, it's a typical JRPG turn-based affair. You have a universal resource meter that your entire team shares, and your typical skills, right? Fireballs, heals, debuffs, buffs, things of that nature. I really do like the character ultimates in this game. I have not turned them off yet. I think they're just quick enough to get the job done. Like, they're not like super long, even though I do kind of appreciate super long ultimates, but I tend to turn them off really quickly. But in this game, the entire time I played it, I have not turned off my ultimate. All right, so we are all done with this stage. Exit we go. Now, the whole reason why I was here is I was trying to collect some materials for an NPC in town. Once again, the RPG aspect of this game is way stronger than your typical gacha. Turned into my quest objective, got me some EXP, some shards for a character, and then some currency as well. And there's a new quest to collect. I can easily look at my map here to see which NPCs need me. There's also indoor buildings that you can go into as well. So you can't actually see the NPCs from the outside, so you will need to go inside to make sure there's no NPCs in here that need anything. Y'all good? Everybody good in here? Look at her. Ah, dude, I wish can I show you her animation? Oh, she has another animation. Let me see if I can show it. Oh, come on. There's another animation. It's too hot for YouTube in there. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. And let me talk to Cornelius over here to grab one more quest for the road. You saw that skip button, but do not rely on it because there are certain NPC responses here that will not trigger the side quest that you're looking for, right? So if I click on this, and just hit skip, it doesn't actually trigger the side quest. So there is flavor text in this game as well. So if you thought you were just gonna come in here and just skip through all the dialogue with reckless abandon, nah bruh, it is not that type of game at all. Now hopefully that gives you an idea of what the general campaign flow is like. Now when we go over here to challenge mode, this is gonna look very familiar to your typical hero collector gacha. These are gonna be all of your tried and true daily resource grinds, right? So you have like your EXP stage, your gold stage, you have your dimensional rift, which is basically a gear grind stage. Over here you also have ancient ruins, which is gonna give you upgrade materials for your fire, your water, your grass, your light and dark units. Now this is where the game kind of annoys me a little bit. Now first things first, you guys know I absolutely love building mono teams, and in this game you actually get extra stats by bringing very specific element types to these dungeons. So I absolutely love that, right? Let me make a full fire team, a water team, all that stuff. I love it. This game actually goes a step further by giving you the same type of buffs if you bring all slashers or all mages or all shadow class, all archers. Like, dude, I love building these mono teams because it makes me kind of think outside the box and create these really diverse rosters, right? All good, nothing negative there. However, for some reason, this game wants you to build a ton of different teams, but it only gives you 3 for free team save slots. Why do they only give you 3 free team save slots? And if you want more team slots, you can do it, but it's gonna cost you cash app currency, actual cash app currency. And I really can't understand why. Why does the game go out of its way to encourage you to build all of these really creative and fun teams, but in some way it kind of punishes you because you have to continually pay cash app currency to unlock slots? And it's even worse than that. Let's say, whatever, you're a whale, you're gonna pay the cash app currency anyway, who cares? Even still, there's no quality of life when it comes to these team sets, right? So you pay this extra money for these team settings, and the game doesn't even remember the last team you used to defeat the stage, right? So every single time you wanna queue up one of your teams to fight one of these stages, you have to go in here and find your water team. Where's my water team? All right, my water team, defeat the stage. When I go to this next stage, all right, it's water. Where's my green team? All right, there's my green team. Like, why, dude? So these quote unquote premium team slots that you had to actually pay cash app currency for end up just kind of feeling tedious as you're trying to cycle through them every single time you want to tackle a stage, right? It could just be me. It could just be lazy FG. It would just be really nice if the game developer decided to drop the fee required to unlock team slots, or at the very least, give the player considerably more at default. Like, give us like 15 team slots for free. I don't know, something like that. It just kind of feels cheesy, corny, and unneeded in my opinion. But there you go. That is Eroica's daily resource grinds. So back over here to the home screen, if you guys ever played games like King's Raid, for example, very familiar system where you befriend NPCs and you log in every single day, say hi to them. Over the course of 26 days, I'll finally get this 3-star shooter Raz on my squad for free, which is nice. It's just something to have in the background. It's basically a glorified login bonus. There, of course, is PvP, very typical as you guys might expect. Just find someone you think you can defeat easily. Dude, I hate when people do this. Got this overpowered level 46. You know what? I'll take the bait. I'll take the bait. A single level 46 freaking newbie trap, bruh. Let's see how this goes. Oh, of course, big massive AoE. Let's see what happens here. I'll skip the animations for just this fight to see if we can go faster. Dude, I didn't bring my healer. I might have been able to kind of pull this one off. Ooh, nice stun. Good job, team. Dude, I hate when people do this. Never fails. Ah, bruh, you're lucky. You are so lucky I didn't bring my healer to my PvP team. I probably could have pulled that off. You know what? We are going to pull that off. I refuse to be embarrassed on video. And as you guys can also see, those team slots, there's not even a dedicated PvP team slot. Like, bruh, I got spoiled from Artery Gear Fusion, like straight up. I really did get spoiled. All right, there goes the initial big old AoE like a jerk. I see. Attack speed down, take that. Good dommage. There goes a nice little heal there. I'm not sure why I didn't do the ultimate there. That's because I didn't have enough resources for my team. This is not looking good. I'm probably gonna lose again. I got a nice shield. There goes another heal. We're doing okay. Nice commentary, FG. I know. Aw, come on, dude. You got lucky. All right, you know what? I'm out of here. Don't fall for these traps. I can't stand when people do this, dude. I can't stand it at all. Go to your own bracket, dude. Why are you down here picking on us? Picking on me, FG. All right, let's end this bad boy off as we always do with a nice little summon session. So there is a pickup summon at the moment. There's a group summon, which is basically, I guess, 2 characters on raid up. Very interesting indeed as well. How about this other girl? Can I see the, oh my goodness, too hot for YouTube. We're gonna do the group summon, you know what I'm saying? There's pre-core summons as well. Think of these like memorias, craft essence, artifacts, things of that nature. And there's also equipment summons as well. So the game has all 3. It has hero summons, it has memoria summons, and it also has equipment summons. So once again, you might feel some type of way about that, but I had to mention. So we'll let the full summon animation play out there. We got some golden tickets, Willy Wonka style. Calm down, Xena. I'll take that. You just screenshot that FG? No. Not at all. Dude, the husbando's looking pretty cool. I love the bootleg Beats headphones as well. Very nice. Now, as far as duplicates are concerned in this game, as you get duplicates, you're gonna get a special currency. That currency can then be used in a shop to buy extra shards of characters that you already own, right? So you see this right over here. I can turn around and use the 10 that I got from her and buy dupes of this character if I wanted to, right? So just really depends on what you're trying to work on. I do kind of like systems like that. It makes it so that no dupe goes to waste. And if you're working on specific characters, you can still summon and power up your characters that you didn't get dupes of in the banner. That is a rainbow. Oh, nice to meet you. Call me whenever you need. I didn't see the last word. I like the walk up. Oh, that's that girl that I tried to get her to do special animations for y'all a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? Very. Dude, is that a spoon? Dude, you guys know I love unique weaponry. A big old spoon. I like it a lot. I told you, dude, this character design at first glance, it looks like, you know, very generic anime style, but these characters have just a little something hidden that makes them unique. I like that a lot. So here is our new girl, Noah, in the place to be. The game does have auto equip. It is going to be one of those games where you have set bonuses. So you can see right over here, I have a 2-piece set, 4-piece set, 6-piece set for attack speed, 2, 4, 6 for life, etc., etc. This does give you a lot more flexibility than most games, because most games, in order to even activate the speed bonus, you have to have like a 4 or 3 or 6. Not in this game. If you want to do a 2-piece speed set with a 4-piece life set, you can do that. Once again, that flexibility is really nice. As far as leveling up, you aren't going to get a ton of EXP juice in this game, so a lot of your leveling up will come from just grinding campaign stages. And although this game does have some skip functionality, it does require sweep tickets, and there's not a lot of it to go around, so you're not going to be really wanting to waste your skip tickets on like campaign grinding. This is mostly just trying to get through your daily resource grind really quickly is what I think sweep tickets are best used for in this game. So for the most part, when you're grinding, it's going to be auto repeat, but unfortunately, this game took a page out of Ace, Awakened Chaos Era, or Dislight, where you only have a maximum of 10 battle time repeats. Why? Why only 10? So once again, this is going to be a game where you're going to have to be pretty attached to your phone or your computer to grind through it. So outside of equipment, raw levels, you also have a rune system. These are going to be available in your daily resource grinds every single day. Very straightforward. There's an auto engrave feature that automatically matches those up. Hit those, upgrade, you'll get tons and tons of passive stats. Very straightforward there. In addition to that, you also have Ascension. Ascension is going to require you to have shards. So once again, if I go over here to the shop, find our girl Noah right in here in the shop, hit max, buy some of her duplicates there, and as you buy more, the cost kind of slowly goes up. Very reminiscent to like Blue Archive and games like that. Now, the more stars your character has, the more passives they have, and you do have a degree of customization on how you want your character to turn out, right? So here we are. Here's some of the passives I can select at 1-star, 2-star, 2-star, and 3-star, etc., etc. So my first choice here at 1-star is either taking attack speed or max HP. So I can take max HP, for example. Here at 2 stars, I can go for debuff hits or damage reduction. We'll go for damage reduction. Here also at 2 stars, I can change my special skill to have an additional effect. So I can get additional defense down, or I can boost the water damage to an enemy. I'll learn that. Here we are at 3 stars, attack speed, health again. We'll go for attack speed for some PvP action. Here we are at 3 stars once again, damage reduction, etc., etc. And all these characters in the game have all of these additional passive slots where you can kind of customize your character and kind of build them the way you need them in your team. Same thing applies with skill ups in this game. There is a limited daily resource grind that will award skill books based on whichever type of class you're trying to grind. So if I want to grind for shadow books, I'll run the shadow daily resource grind, get those skill books, apply them to the character, pop some gold, increase the skill level. Very straightforward. straightforward. So we're almost done getting this character online. The last thing we need to do is to equip, oh my god, dude, this art, dude, let me off there. The last thing we need to do is equip a Memoria, a craft essence, an artifact, etc, etc. I don't have a real wide selection, so what I'll do, I'll just go ahead and use this one. It's a rare. It boosts element damage by 9% in battle. That's pretty universal. I can level this up as well. So looks like Noah is ready to go. Let's go ahead and throw her in the lineup. So that will do it for Eroica, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take one nice look at Noah's ultimate here to see what it looks like. All right, let's go. Oh. Yeah, that's all right. So that's going to do it, my friends. My name is FG3000. That was Eroica, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.